Hi friends, welcome to MilaCatVlogs. In today's episode, Mila's going to say goodbye to her garden friends in Oaxaca. We're going to move 2 times and take a very long and stressful bus up to Puebla. Let's get started. And then that way it's like, because if you think about when you walk up to the right, you're like, okay, it's kind of little things that right? Or like if you have any ideas on what see, you know, that you're like, oh, this is just over. Allow me to explain the situation Mila and I are finding ourselves in. Our long-term stay in Oaxaca ended today. Fortunately, they have another guest checking in tomorrow and they booked the place out until November, so not really much we can do there. Our long-term stay in a city called Puebla starts tomorrow. We have one night in between, which is tonight, where we're staying just in an Airbnb in Oaxaca. Then tomorrow, we'll take the bus up to Puebla. We're not gonna be using Mila's color cam during transit. To be honest, it's already a lot of stress on her to move around, and I just don't want to add anything extra. So I'll be doing the vlogging and hopefully doing her justice, showing this experience from her perspective.
Anytime we're in a new place, the first thing I do is unpack a few of Mila's basics. Her scratcher, her hammock, and her tunnel all come out so the room smells like her, and I think that helps her feel more comfortable. She does her job by sniffing every corner of the room to make sure it's safe for us before finding a nice place to perch.
Because this particular Airbnb doesn't have a garden, I put her leash on her and we headed up to the roof. Luckily, this roof was quiet and clean and had lots of nooks and crannies for her to explore. Before I knew it, we were back in her room. She was eating her pre-bed meal, and our only night in this Airbnb was coming to a close. We were up bright and early for my 6 a.m. team call, and after the meeting, I quickly packed us up, and it was time to leave.
Mila, are you ready to go to Puebla? We're gonna go on the bus, and then you're gonna have a big garden with burbs and pesky squirrels and cockroaches and all your favorite things.
This bus trip seemed easy enough. Just 5 hours direct from Oaxaca to Puebla, leaving at 10:30 in the morning and arriving at 3:30 in the afternoon. We boarded the bus with no problems and left on time. Mila, simply put, is an incredible traveler. I always make sure to get her own seat, and she just eats churros and naps in her backpack. About 2 hours into the trip, we're driving through the mountains and came to a dead stop for an accident. We sat in the mountains for 2 hours before it was finally cleared and we can continue our journey. This is when I start freaking out. 2 extra hours on the bus meant 2 more hours Mila didn't have access to food or her litter box, 2 more hours confined to her backpack, 2 more hours I simply did not plan for. And just as I was on the verge of a panic attack, Mila put her paws out, grabbed my hand, and cuddled it tight. Almost as to say, "Mom, I'm fine. Calm down." She held my hand most of the rest of the trip, and eventually around 6 p.m., we did make it to the bus station in Puebla. And that, my friends, is the story of how we moved to Puebla. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. In the next one, Mila's going to show you around our new home. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.